Yeah. So we are going to continue wherever we have stopped yesterday. Yesterday we have discussed till clone, cloning the Git repository to local. We have done. Now Git stashing. So what is the stashing? So stashing is nothing but pausing the work. Suppose you are implementing a new feature for your product. Your code is in progress and suddenly the customer escalation comes because of this. So if I want to tell this a simple way, you are working on one of the project and in between there is some other important high priority work you got it and you have to leave this particular project work which you are working and you have to switch to different one. So you have to keep aside your new feature work for few hours and you can't commit your partial code. So whatever the changes you have done, but you don't want to push to remote repository because it is not yet done. It is a half baked. That's what. So at that time, what you have to do? What is the solution for that? So you need some temporary storage when you can store your partial changes and later on commit it. So you have to store it, but you don't want to do the changes. At that time, you can't keep it. If you keep it and later again come back and work, it is not possible in between to switch the different project or branches. So for that one, we are going to use the command called git stash. To stash an item, we are going to use the command git stash. So it will only apply to the modified files, not new files. So here I will go to git demo. I'll go inside cd. I'll go to git day 2 same folder. However, we have not used much. So I'm going to use here. I will create one file and I'm going to push it to remote repository. So now I will add touch. Otherwise, I will do changes in the vim dot index.html stash example. Now I don't want to push the changes. If I check git status, it is untracked. Now I will use git stash. The command we are going to use directly. I will use git stash. So in this working copy index.html saved working directory and index state on the master. So this one is the stash ID which we get. And if you check now git status, see now it is not showing anything because we have stashed it. So it is not in the part of untracked files. So now you can move and also you can work on the different files. It will be there. It will be hiding the files. No need to commit it. And if once you check it, git stash list command, it will display this is a stash ID. So it is present the first one. If you do multiple stash, for example, I'm going to write another changes. Vim hello.html stash list. Now again, if I check the git status, it will show hello.html is a modified, but it is in the untracked. Now again, I will use git stash. See hello.html again, it is stashed now. If I check the stash list, it will list two. One is everywhere it will start with a 0, the first one, then it is a 1. So it is going to stash 0 and stash 1. Like that, it's going to store it. Now you can switch to different branch and you can work on it. To apply the stashed items, working file will be moved to workspace. So if you want to get back, so for example, two files are in stash mode now.
So Mohan, it won't show the
Content. See, now that's what I am showing. See, hello.html, I have written the content, right? So if currently it is in the stashed. So whatever the changes you have done, it is not saved. It is not moving to, it is not committing to the staging area. So if you check the hello.html now, whatever the changes I have done, it is not showing anything. The content, whatever I have written, right? Adilip, got it or any doubt here?
yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. So
So
whatever once we stash it, it will be saved, but you can't see the whatever the data you have written in that particular file.
mhm, mhm.
And if you do any changes in the other files and you can commit it, if you commit these particular files, it is not going to commit. So that is also I'm going to show now. So these two files change now. But what are the files? Hello.html and index.html, right? Now I'm going to modify the file vim file 3. Here I will write stash example done, and I will do git status. It is only one file is updated. Now I will use git commit, sorry, git add. What is the next command we have to use? Anybody? Avi or Akshita? We have to go from the staging area to local repository. What is the command we have to use?
Git commit, sir.
Yeah, git commit -m. So I'm going to use. Now, what is the command? Abhi, we have to use.
Git push, sir.
Yeah, git push. What we have to use? Day to I used
Git
here. Then master. So now this particular change will go to that one. Total three. Only one should be pushed. Let me check here. I'll go here and I'll refresh stash. This is the one commit which I have done. And what are the changes I have done? Only file 3 is moved. So how the work it will done is, so whatever the file changes you have done, it is you have moved to stash, and after that if you done any changes into different files and commit it, those particular changes of in the or the in the stash, it is not going to push into remote repository. Those will be there present in the working area, that will be in the hiding. You can call it as hide. You are going to hide those files, and once you are done with this particular work, for example, now HTML files, I stashed it, and I have done my another work with the file 3. Now this one is done and I have pushed to remote repository. Now I am back and I want to work with my previous work, that is HTML files. So now I am going to apply the stash. See, to apply the stash, we are going to use a command git stash apply stash. So we have to use git stash apply, and then we have to use the command this one, the stash number. If you check list, git stash list, here two stash are there. If you want to apply the particular one, you are going to apply. So I'm going to take this one, git stash apply, then stash 0. Now see, this came as hello HTML. If I check now hello.html, it is showing the stash list, the content which are there inside. If I check again on another one, index.html, still it won't show because we are not unstashed. So stashing purpose, we are going to use the command git stash, and for taking back it, we are going to use the git stash apply. Git stash apply stash 0 stash 1. Both I'm going to do now.
So Mohan, instead
Yeah.
of stash that number, we can give the stash ID, right? Can we? Is it possible?
No, stash ID is same for all. If you check it, let me go.
Okay.
See,
Okay.
this is the one, right? This is same for both. We can't give
Okay.
the stash ID. We have to give the number. This is the one we have to use.
Got you. Got you.
That is how we can take back. And now you can do the whatever work you want to do in that particular files. Once you are done, same git add dot git commit hyphen stash apply. Then git push day to master. This is how we are going to use a stash. So this is also one of the important command where we use in the real time as well as interview purpose. So make a note of it. So once you're done, then you can add and commit as usual how we do. To clear the stash item, we have to use git stash clear. So now if you check git stash list, there are two. Still it is showing us stash list. So we can clear them by using git stash clear. Now if I check, it is not present. This is how we are going to use to switch between the projects. We are going to use the git stash command. So definitely you are going to get this question in the interview because I have faced multiple times. What is the git stash they are going to ask, and also they are going to ask as reverse question like you are in the particular project and you want to switch into different one. How you are going to handle it? So you can answer the git stash explanation. When you get back to your work data from stash to workspace, then the data will also be there in the stashing area. So that is how we have already discussed same. The next command is git undo. So in the git undo, we have command called git revert. So the revert is command where we use when we want to take the previous commit and add it as a new commit, keeping the log intact. So git log. So these are the logs which we have. Lot of logs we have. Till now we have used multiple one. So I will use one thing. Git log hyphen one line. So these are the logs which we have. Committed is the latest one. These two latest commits. Now we are going to use the git revert command. So it will revert to any commit we are going to use. So if I use git revert, abort we have to use no edit. So there is no revert in progress, revert failed. So currently we have not done. So for revert purpose, we have to give the option which commit we have to revert it. So I'll take one particular commit, the latest commit we have to revert it, copy, git revert. See, this is going to revert back, and once it is going to open the file, click on that and we can take it back. So if you check it, git status, git log, two files changed and it is reverted back. That means the complete log is deleted here. Git log one line. This one reverted completely. It is going. Previously it was there. It is again created and with a different commit ID. So if you want to take back those changes and you want to commit with a different ID, then we are going to use a git revert. Next is, first thing we need to find the point we want to return, where we want to return that, and we need to go through the log to add the very long log list. So we have to select the which log, which particular commit ID we want to revert, and we have to make it in the on the top of git logs. Then we can use it. Currently, I have taken the latest log, latest commit ID. That's why it is showing top. So if I want to take back this one, I will use this git revert commit ID. See, revert final one. The please enter the commit message for your changes, and it's going to change to be committed. So it will the changes it's going to commit again with a different commit ID. So if you check now, git online, see this one came as a with a new commit ID from previously it was there here. Same one it is going to create with a new commit ID. The latest commits it will show. Okay. So to avoid the very long log list, use the online one line option. That is how I have used, which gives the just one line per commit showing first 7 character of the commit hash. That is this one, and then commit message. It is going to show. That's why we use mainly every time whenever we are going to use the command log, we use one line command along with that. So it will display only single line. No need to display all the details of that particular commit ID. We revert the latest commit using git revert head. So if you use head, head is nothing but the top of the latest commit. We are going to revert the latest change and then commit. By adding the option no edit, we can skip the commit message editor, getting the default revert message. So if you want to take the revert only latest commit, then we can take by using the head, revert head, and no edit is nothing but commit message. So whenever we use particular one, for example, I will use git revert paste this particular commit. So we are going to revert the commit, revert ignore test, and we want to change anything changes, then we can do the changes here by clicking on the insert, and also we can modify the message as well, and whatever changes required we can update. That is how we can do. And when we use a revert head, then it will take the only the latest commit. Then git revert to any commit. To revert earlier commits, use git revert head x. So x being a number, one going back one more, two going to two more. Like for example, when we use git log, so if you want to take the head means it will take the first one by default. If you want to take two more back, then we are going to use the head tilt symbol, and we are going to use the number two here. So git revert head tilt symbol, and I am going to use the 2. So let's see which one it is going to take, EA or 38, which one? Conflict, modifier delete, index.html deleted in head and modified in parent, revert stash apply, version parent of. So it is we have used for a stash, that's why it is could not revert. So reverting the stash apply, it is not happening because we have used the stash and then we have deleted the stash as well. Stash as of now it is not available any stash. So I'm going to use another one instead of stash applies. I will take one, only one back. After head it is going to take one. So now what we have to do, it is telling conflict. So to change the conflicts, we have to use the HTML index.html. I am going to keep one change. See here again it is affecting the conflict. Yesterday we have discussed conflict. If some conflicts happen, then we have to go to that particular file and do the changes. We have to keep whatever the changes required. So conflict modifier delete index.html deleted in head and modified in the parent. So we have to delete index dot. Why it is not taking 1 minute? Disable this message with git config set advice. Git revert skip. We can skip the revert, then it will take back. Otherwise, it is affecting the conflict here. Okay. Now I am going to use the stash one, and it is taking the particular one. After head, another one, final one was there. That particular commit it is reverting, and again it is committing. See, now those changes are done. I will do now git pull day to master. If there are any changes, it should not affect anything. So it is already up to date. So no need to pull it from the remote repository. The next is revert is done. So revert is nothing but we are going to take the commit back, and again we are going to do the changes and commit. If there are if the particular commit we want to revert back to the workspace. Then git reset. Reset is a command we use when we want to move the repository back to a previous commit, discarding any changes made after that commit. So you want to go back to the previous commit and discard the previous changes. Then we are going to use the git reset command. First get the 7 characters of the commit hash from the log for the commit that you want to go back for. Then we reset our repository back to the specific commit using git reset commit hash. So commit hash is nothing but commit ID. We are going to use it. So now let's see how it's we do. Git log one line. As of now, I don't want to take any particular commit IDs. I will do one thing. I will update one file. That is, I am going to change the file 3. Reset example. Now I will push the changes. Git add file 3. Git commit -m reset git push day to master. Now the changes has done, and if you check here, go back to repository. Here the reset commit has done, and the changes also reflected as a reset example. Now if you check git clear, git log one line, there is a latest commit is this one, and I want to go back to the previous changes where it is applied, reapply this one. So I am going to use a git reset. This one I will use. See, unstaged changes after reset. Now if I check git status modified file 3, it is as a untracked, it is showing. And also if I want to check here, file 3, it is present here. We have to, here it came from the whatever changes we have done, it is showing as a revert changes and it is in the untracked. And if you want to do any changes for that particular file, or you want to push back again, then we can use git same. Whatever the changes you want to do, you can remove, like reset example I'm giving. Now again I'm going to save it, and I will push. Okay, it is rejecting because updates were rejected because of the tip of your current branch is behind its remote counterpart. So if you check it, this one and existing one is different. That's why it is showing us it is not matching, and we have to use a git pull day to master. So it's going to pull the changes, whatever the changes happened. So merge conflict in file 3. If you check conflict in the my file 3, because same file I am updating. This one is reset example, but here I have given the different content. I am going to inside the file 3. See, both the changes are present here. This one and this one. So whichever I want to keep it, then that one I am going to keep, and another one I will delete it. Yesterday we have already discussed about conflict. So I am deleting the conflict here. So conflict is a very important, and also it will be a little bit confusion. So you can practice git status. All conflicts fixed, but you are still merging. Use git commit to conclude the merge. So I have not yet merged. That's why I am using again git commit -m reset conflict. So now commit is done, but if you check here, still it should not be present, as I have not done any push yet. I have done only commit. So now I am going to update by using the git push. See, now the push is completed. If I refresh it, this came here. So revert and reset. These two are the different commands which we are going to use. Revert is a command we are going to use to get the particular commit ID, get the particular commit top of the commit ID list when you use the git log. So we can use the git commit ID for that. And same git reset is a command where we are going to use revert back the changes, whatever the commit you are commit ID you are going to put it, it's going to take the revert back to that particular time. So for example, if you are using multiple commit IDs and you want to go back to the particular change, then you can use. So now I will add another user, another changes, vim file1 reset to another commit. So now I am going to use, I will add git add dot git commit -m git push or day to master. Now all the changes done, all the push is completed, and changes reflecting here as well. The file1 reset to another commit. And now I will use git log one line, and I want to go back to the this particular commit. And if I click on this one, where it is going to take, let's see. So I want to go back to reset this one. Let's see. Git reset. See,
Can we use git reset head 3 there?
sorry,
Can we use git reset head 3?
head 3.
Yeah, yeah,
The reset, no, it is not going to work, I think. Let's see. I will check it once again.
yeah.
Maybe after that we are going to check. So now what happened? I have done the reset and I have given the particular commit ID. After that particular commit ID, whatever the changes has done, it is going to revert back. So if I check now, git status, see file 1 and file 3, all of them it is in the untracked changes. If I check file 3, which we have done in the beginning, it is the content is there, but it is taking other untracked changes. So even same file 1. So all the changes it is reverting back to that particular commit ID which we have given. Now again if you use git add, it will affect the conflicts. So git add dot git commit -m reset changes. Now I don't want to push again because already the particular changes are present in GitHub. Now I will use git pull to check whether it is matching everything or not. Day 2 master merge branch master with a GitHub. Why it is there are some changes are not reflecting. We are going to use git status. Everything is up to date now. Git pull day 2 master. See already up to date everything now. So as your doubt, I'm going to check that one as well now. Git log hyphen one line. So I'm going to revert back again same git. So I will use head is nothing but this one. It is taking merge branch and head 1 is reset changes. Head 2, head 3 like that it is taking. So I will use a head 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will use 5 git reset head 5. Yeah, see same one we can use git 5 unstaged changes after reset. So all the changes it is taking back whatever the changes has done after reset. If you check git status index.html file 1 file 2 and .git ignore. So these are the changes it happened here after this one and it is taking back. If I check git log one line, so this is the latest log it is showing and it is all of before that one there was there it is reverted. So that's why it is not showing the commit ID. Now again I have to use git add dot git commit -m reset done. Git pull a2. So merging the branch. Now if I check again git pull, it is up to date. And also git status, everything is up to date. So git reset command, main difference you should know is what is the reset and revert differences. Reset is we are going to take back all the changes of, from that particular commit ID which we have given. and it is going to show as the untracked files in working area. And when comes to revert, it is going to create a new commit ID of that particular commit ID on top of git log list. That is how it will work. The next is git undo reset. So even though commits are no longer showing up in the log, it is not removed from git. If you know the commit hash, we can reset to it using git reset. So undo the reset by using the command git reset. No, this is same command I think we have used. So undoing is by using git undo command, we can do the reset. Help. Undo is not there. Okay, previously it was showing. So undo we can use, but if you want to do the undo, then we can use a git reset and the same commit ID which we have given. We can go back to that one and we can move the commit IDs. That is like we don't want to reset, then we can go back. So this another one is amend. So amend is used to modify the most recent commit. It combines the changes in staging environment with the latest commit and creates a new commit. So the new commit is going to replace the latest commit entirely. So we are going to use commit hyphen hyphen amend hyphen m message. This one we are going to use like to change the commit message. For example, git log hyphen hyphen one line. So you want to do the change of the message of that particular commit ID. Then we are going to use this one git sorry git commit hyphen m amend hyphen m message amend changes. See this particular commit ID 774D5FF it is created. Now if I check git log hyphen hyphen online sorry online, which one I have copied previously, the latest commit the latest commit ID was F000C and 5583. See F000C, previously this particular commit was different one and it is created, it is updated with the changes and it is updated the message only to update the message. You want to update a message, then you can use the git amend, then you can update the message. So previously it was a different message it was showing. Now I have updated to amend changes. Previously it was showing as this one merge branch master, as I have merged it. Okay, next is, so using the previous commit is replaced with our amended one. We can use this command git amend files. So adding files with amend works the same way as above, but just add them to the staging environment before commit. So before committing, we have to add the changes to staging area by using commit ID, by using the commit command. Then we have use the command amend. Then we can change the message of that files as well. Okay. The next is how to track untracked files. So untracked files is nothing but which we are going to create and it will be there as untracked. For that one, what we have to do to clean up the particular untracked files, we can use the git clean hyphen n, that is for dry run use. If you check here, we have to use the force clean hyphen f is true and F is not given. So I am going to do the changes first because there is no untracked files. ls cat file 1 vim untracked. So now if I check the status, there is untracked file, and now we have to use the command git clean -f. Now still it is showing us not given refuge into clean. What is the exact issue here? Git clean -n. It is not taking. Git clean -n. Yeah, now it is taking git status. So if you check now, okay, no changes added to commit. Use git add. Okay, why it is not taking -f? 1 minute. Untracked files, it should delete it. Changes not stages for commit. Git add or git commit -a. Okay, it should display as it should be removed, but it is not deleting. Git clean -f. Git add. Okay, dry run is not working. Let's see later. Git clean should work, but something is missing here. Fine. Next is tags. So tags is nothing but that is a important one because the main purpose of Git is maintaining the version control. We have already discussed. So to maintain the version control here, we are going to use different versions, and also we are going to keep a track. So that's why we are going to maintain tags like 1.1.0, 1.1.1. These are the main versioning we are going to use. Same like that, we are going to add a tags for the files whatever we are going to deploy. So while we pushing the code, we are going to attach a tag for the file for the changes. Then we can recognize the particular code is this particular version, and we can keep a track of it. That is how it will work. So tag operation allows you giving meaningful names to a specific version in the repository. So meaningful names we are going to provide for that repository, and to apply a tag we are going to use the command git tag -a tag name -m message, then commit id. So if you want to provide a tag for that particular commit id, then we are going to use this particular command. So git tag -a tag name -m then message, then commit ID. To see all the tags list, we are going to use the command git tag. So now I'm going to use a git tag. So nothing is there. So we can create a git tag 1.0. See, now the tag is created. That is a basic tags which we create. But if you want to create a tags for particular commit ID, then we are going to use this particular command. Let me show you. As of now, I have done changes. So git status file 1 is modified. I'm going to use git add dot git commit hyphen a tag example, then hyphen m. I will give as a tag 1.1.0 tags example. Okay, for path tag 1.1 does not make a sense. 1 minute. Git tag, sorry, git tag hyphen a hyphen m message. Okay, now tag is created. Git status git tag git commit hyphen m tags git push. Now let's see here. I'll go back to code. As of now, there is no tags. It is showing as a 0 tags. I'll go back to here day 2 master. Now if I refresh, it should show the tags. No, it is not showing. Okay, it is not showing tags. Why? So final changes untracked. Let me check it. Git tag hyphen a. To apply a tag, we have to use this one for that particular commit ID. Okay, I missed the commit ID here. I have created, but I missed to attach the tag to the commit ID. So git log hyphen inline. So latest one is this one. Git tag 1.2.0 hyphen m tags example. Then tag commit ID. I am going to provide here. Now again I will do the changes. ls vim file 3 git add git push. Okay. Now also it should not show, I think. Tags, new tag. So we are going to see here where are other commits. If we go back here, commits, you can see the list of comments we have. Commits. So now I'm going to use git push git tag git push day 2. Now let's see tags. See, now the tag is created. This is the latest tag which I have created. This particular version code will be present here. Whatever the changes we have done, and the source code will be there in the zip file. So it will be there once we download. So create a release from tag. We can create the releases and all, and we can compare the changes. So I'm going to create another one. I will push it. Git push day 2 1.2.0. So I'm pushing the tags, which whatever the tags I have created, I'm pushing them. If I check again, I'll go back. Two tags are present. So these two tags are present here. If you click on this one, it will show the compare both. So file changed is one file change. So for example, in the real time, we are going to use a previous version. So platform update, we are going to do our application update. Our versioning is going to change. If it is in the 1.1.0 to 1.20, what are the changes? What files are changed? It will list the changes here, and also it will show who created the tags and who is the contributor for that particular tags. It will display. That is how you can see. Actually, this is the command which we have to use to push the code, push the tags, git push, origin name, then tag. The tag, whatever the tag we have created. So to create the tag, we have to use git tag, the tag name. You can use version. I will give once again 2.1. Again, I will use git tag version 2.2. So if I check the git tag, it will display this. So this is how we can create the tags by using this command. And when we create the tag, so I have created now. So whatever the changes are there, whatever the files, those will be present in this particular tag when I'm pushing. So after the tag is created and pushed, then if you've done something changes, then it won't affect in the that particular tag. That is how it will present. If you check only for one tag, you can go, and also you can select for the branches here, but not required, and go back. These are the two tags I have, and it will be there. The particular complete project is we can get from the zip file or also tar. Tar we are going to use in the mainly in the Linux, and also zip we can use both Windows and Linux. So this is the commit message. These are the commit messages we have for that particular tag, and this is the symbol it is showing tag, that is a commit ID where it is push the complete tag. That is how we can create and use the tags. Tags is mainly used for the versioning purpose in the real time. So to see all the tags, we can use git tag command and then git show to see the particular commit content by using the tag. So for example, you want to use git show the tag which you want to check it. So you can use it. I will use this one. See, complete details about that particular tag which I have created with the, this is the message I have given, and this is the tag I have given, and this is the commit ID which occurred for that particular changes. By using git show command, we can see that. If you want to delete the tag, you can use git tag -d, git tag -d. I will delete the tag 1.1.1.2.0. So tag is deleted. So if you go here, still you can see because it is not pushed any changes after the tag pushed here. So later when we pushed it, then you can see the changes. That is how you can delete the tag. So these are the main commands till now we have discussed, and also you can see here I will provide this document git commands cheat sheet. These are the main commands which we use. Git init, git different. So git different is I have not discussed, but this is the command where we use what are the changes which are not at stage, it is going to display. That is git diff. If there is any changes, it will display. Otherwise, it is not going to display. So I'm going to use like I will do the changes. Vim file t git diff. See, when we use a git diff command, it is going to show in the file 3 these changes has done. Stash example done. Reset example for committed is present, and this particular red color it is showing it is deleted. That's what it is showing. So it is going to show what is the difference between git difference between workspace and staging area. That is a difference it is showing command. The next is git status. It is going to list unmodified files, and add we are going to use to stage all the changed files, and commit we have already discussed. It is going to commit all the local changes, and commit we are going to use the previously staged changes, and amend we are going to change the last commit message, and git log we are going to use to list the commit history. Git checkout branch. So these are the branch commands, very important. Checkout branch is switching branch from one branch to another branch, and creating a branch we can use directly git branch and branch name, not checkout. And git branch D is a deleting a branch. Fetch all branches from remote repository. This one is yesterday we have missed. Git fetch remote. So when we use this one, let's see what it will happen. I'm going to use here master dev1 devops and stage here present here. I will check it. Git first is I will check git branch. What are the branches present here? Dev1 and master, only two branches present. I will check git fetch remote. Okay, git fetch, and I will provide the repository URL. Git fetch. So it is going to fetch not only branches, it is going to fetch all the changes which are present in the remote repository, but it is taking only the changes from GitHub Git branch head. It is not taking any branches. It is going to collect the data of that particular repository. Git file 3. File 3. So fetch is a command to fetch all the branches from remote repository, but it is not taking. Git remote day 2 master. We have to provide the branch name DevOps. Let's see. Yeah. Now if we check Git branch, so it is going to still it is not taking DevOps branch. It should show Git checkout DevOps. The local changes to the following file would be overridden by checkout file 3. Please commit. Okay. Git add. I'll use Git Stash. This kind of situation, we are going to use a Git Stash. Now I'm going to use a checkout DevOps. Yeah. Now previously DevOps branch was not there. Now you can see Git branch, DevOps branch. We have pulled from the remote repository from here. Only these 4 files present. You can see here. If you go back to DevOps, all the files are not pushed here. Only file 1, file 2, file 3. And I want to go for the stage. Again, I will use git fetch stage. I want to pull the stage branch day to stage. I'll use. Now if I check again git branch, it will not list, but if you want to check out, then it will come. Git stage checkout. So all the branches present. If you want to delete the branch, same. Git branch -d stage. So same like that we can git checkout master git branch stage is not deleted because I was present in the stage and I have tried to delete the branch. Now if I go back and check, these 3 branches are present. But some use of git fetch is there is some use. Let me check 1 minute. So git fetch is nothing but we are going to fetch the changes, all the changes from remote repository. We are going to get whatever the changes we have present in a remote repository by using git fetch day 2. See new tag, that is it was not present here, and from there we have taken git tag. I have deleted this particular branch a few minutes back. Again it came. So only these change are present. That's why it is showing as this particular change is present and it is fetched from the remote repository. So fetch is nothing but we are going to take from remote repository to working area. The same like pull. Next is pull, same git pull. We are going to fetch the remote version and I want to update the local branch. And git push is we are going to push the changes from remote branch, remote to local to remote repository. And then git merge. So merging the one branch to another branch, we are going to merge it by using git merge. And rebase is your current head onto the specified branch. We are going to rebase it. Then git revert. Revert today we have already discussed. Creates a new commit to revert the specified commit. We are going to revert it. And a reset is it is going to reset the changes of that particular commit which we have given commit ID. Yeah, that's it about Git. So we have discussed till now complete branching strategy and what are the changes completely about branching strategy, then local repository, remote repository, and Git commands, everything. And I will provide this particular interview questions as well. Some of them we have discussed. So maybe some of them are missed or it is not taken. But complete interview questions I have explained here. How to create a repository, how to commit, how what is the use of different commands, and also conflict, how it will work. Yesterday we have already discussed. Same thing I have given here. You can go through these questions, and if you have any particular questions in this one, you have any doubts, you can ask me. We can discuss once again. That's it for today. Tomorrow I will start and I will complete the complete GitHub administration level. So we are going to discuss about how to create a repository and how to create a pull request. We have already discussed, but I am going to show you how to fork one repository to your GitHub account, and then I will explain about the settings level like administration level, collaborator, branches, tags, rules, webhooks, and then developer settings I'm going to explain, and some of the important settings we are going to use in real time. And then we are going to start with the security, then projects, creating a new project and how to add the people into that particular project. We'll discuss tomorrow, maybe another half an hour to 1 hour it will take. Once it is done, we'll start with the Linux operating system. That's it for today.